June wants me to shout because she is very loud on video and I'm very, very quiet. Unfortunately, I'm even quieter than usual because I have tonsillitis. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna describe kind of what I did in creating the coin flip trip. The coin flip trip is difficult because if it's location based, unless June was like wild camping every day and it didn't matter where she was and like she could sleep on the pavement or whatever, I can't do that. So you kind of have to have an idea of where that's going to be per night. So there are two routes essentially that start on the same day 1 and end on the same day 4. So it's day 2 and 3 that are variable, although everything is variable obviously. I don't know if that will stay in focus, but it gives you the vague idea of like there were two, and that kind of determines the general direction you're going in for the next couple of days, and then they come round. So it's not actually the edges of a circle, they do cross over a bit. The nicest accommodation is actually the bottom one, so I knew she would be there anyway, and it's also the most expensive, so that's why I knew she would be there.
I'm going on a kind of coin flip trip. A coin flip trip is when you leave your house and then every time you turn to a junction you flip a coin which tells you left or right. I'm doing a mix between that and also this type of video. Stella has planned it. She has some documents and I'm just going to pick option A or option B. So firstly, everyone give Stella a massive round of applause because she spent her placement lunchtimes planning instead of taking a break. And knowing the logistics of this trip, we already know that the majority of what she planned, I'm not going to. So thank you for always participating in my ridiculous ideas. You are a good friend. Number 2, things I don't want to happen. It's a massive prank and I keep getting sent to rat museums. Very sad. I get really tired and I start making lots of dangerous mistakes in my car. Very bad. Also, if it rains and is cold, which I think actually is already a given, that's already going to happen. But in those scenarios, I also have low cognition. So that is unfortunate. Section 3, things I do want to happen. I want to become more spontaneous. So what I'm going to do is be a yes man, including if I'm walking in a town center and someone at the stall is giving me a free sample of their essential oil. I guess I'm having some essential oil. I also want to read. This is the book I'm bringing. I Am the Messenger by Marcus, good friend Marcus. It's in Chinese because I am trying to be better at Chinese and be less banana. My goal, because I'm really slow at reading, 5 pages a day. That's not even 1 chapter. And then the third goal is to not be scared of driving anymore, which hopefully should just happen by default as well, just because of practice. The fourth thing is this is so much overpacking that I can foresee. Stella has told me I need to bring swimwear and active clothes. And I'm also going to bring something a little nicer, I think, just in case there's a show or whatever. Who knows? She said a sleeping bag and a yoga mat. So I can foresee that I need to sleep in my car. So I'm also going to bring a blanket and a pillow because I want comfort. Food, just in case we're in the middle of nowhere and there's no food. Some entertainment. I'm going to bring my football, just in case I am too bored and there's nothing to do. Unlikely. My GoPro is at the ready. Very exciting. I shall see you tomorrow. A test to see if I can vlog and drive at the same time. The first point of call this morning is 7:30 at Stella's house. I think I've decided I'm going to go option B because B is number 2 and we gotta root for the underdog. Last week I was 100% excited, 0% nervous, but now I'm probably 60 nervous and whatever the other I can't subtract because I'm driving. Yeah, the other thing excited. We have such specific instructions. She was like, please park and come in. Why is she being so cryptic? I have acquired my goods. She gave me a bag of something. It's just got cloth in it. I don't know what it's for, but I haven't looked because I feel like that's also cheating. She said, if you come across an activity where you think, oh, I'm really unprepared for this, then it's probably in that bag. I don't know. And then I also got a penny, not to flip with. I don't know why I have it. My document, it came on my computer, which is really stressful because I only decided this morning that I would bring my computer. Yesterday, I was fully just going to bring my iPad. It says heads or tails, not A or B, but we're going to go tails then because tails is second. So this is the document. It says stuff in italics, our suggestions of activities, and it says day 1 Stella's spot. So I have to highlight and it'll change color. Okay, so here, red. Tonight, you're staying at YHA Standard. What? Oh my god! You need to bring ID and your booking is in your name. I can email it to you. Okay. And she said also change this one. There's just no way. There's just... Okay, this is definitely the bag. There's no way. There's no way. But, wait, I'm really confused. She wants me to do it online, so I have to go and... Okay, well, I need to go and see what time I get there. But there's no way. I'm really unprepared for that. I don't know what to do about this piece of information. I already sat here for 20 minutes trying to understand what I need to do. First, I assumed that the event and the accommodation were next to each other, but they're not. They're like still 1 hour apart. I guess I have to go to the event first. And then I got really confused because either I can do skiing for 3 hours or snowboarding for 2 hours. And I feel like 3 is too much for me. 2 should be good, but then the 2-hour thing starts at 1 p.m. What am I meant to do with my time? And also, let's say 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., right? So then, what if I miss this? This is so not spontaneous of me. This is... Oh, I'm so stressed already about literally everything and their mother. Okay, great. I have a plan now. I see it. It's in front of... It's like right in front of me. I think I'm in the wrong lane. Okay, well, too bad. I don't really know why I picked B just now, because you can see A. There's 3 activities on A, and there's only 2 activities on B, so I don't really know why I chose B. Again, my lack of spontaneity. This is something that I thought of just now. Was I meant to be flipping for the whole day first? Then my stress about time will disappear, right? But I feel like this is all still too much consideration for someone who is trying to be spontaneous. I have actually never been more confused in my life. What did she give me? I assume this is a ski jacket, right? This is just a jacket. Like, why is there a belt in here? Like, okay, these are gloves, so that's good. I'm just gonna bring this whole back. I'm so lost. I'm so bad at this. Like, why is there a belt? And then, what in the, like, what is... Are these socks? I think these are... I hate my life. This is too much. I'm just gonna go home now. And then I swear this is like geeky medics. Because I needed to check what... Okay. I don't understand. So I caved and we are now skiing for 3 hours because I'm too stressed about going at 1 p.m. because what about the next activity? I even told the lady, I was like, I literally have no idea what I'm doing. And she gave me some 20p's for the locker. I predicted that might be what the penny was for, but she was like, I'll give you some 20p's. Okay, and now turn. And now turn. This is my view. This is not too bad, actually. I think it's fine because I'm inwards. Look. Ta-da! That rope, by the way, is the bane of my existence. I'm so bad at going up because I can't carry myself. But anyway, this is fun. This is fun. This is my report. My butt really hurts. But once you know, you just need to look up and then you just go. And I could turn now, not on my left because my left leg is weak, so I only turn right and then go straight and then turn right. This is the run, guys. How very exciting. Shall we? We shall. Okay, let's leave a bit of a gap because I have 0 speed control, unfortunately. Okay, let's go. So, right? Oh my god, okay, wait. Turn. Oh my god, I'm going so fast. This is so cold. Turn. Turn. Okay, stop. Stop. Haha, just in time, guys. Try not to fall this time. Look. I need to slow down. That was already dangerous. Turn. Turn. Okay, stop. This is my new friend Harriet, guys.
Hi guys.
We met in skiing.
We met skiing.
Yes, everyone keeps asking me if I've booked a ski trip, and I keep having to explain, no, this is completely random.
No, I picked it up a PowerPoint this morning.
Okay, well, anyway, Harriet's gonna choose heads or tails for me.
I'm trying to think. I know that you like tails because tails is the underdog, but H for Harriet. I think you've met me for a reason.
Okay, H for Harriet,
I'm gonna
H
go
for
with
heads. Okay, you can unveil. Go to Stratford first, and it says, learn to write with a quill at Shakespeare schoolroom, and then go to see Romeo. See how many people will do a pirouette with you during the intermission. Is she insane? I'm supposed to ask
that's your challenge.
a stranger to wait. How can I see Romeo and Juliet? Is it even what time is it? Is this the expensive activity? Okay, wait. Let me find out. It is now 2 o'clock almost exactly. I called both the places. The Quill is like part of a big tour, so I'm going to go there and I'm going to ask the box office about tonight's tickets, and then I'm going to go and get Stella a postcard, hopefully, and then either I'll go back to the Acom first and like get changed. My mind is literally smarter than everyone else's, because I said, and I'm also going to bring something a little nicer, I think, just in case there's a show or whatever, who knows. And now look what happened. Unless it was the other way around, where I said it first, then she put it on after I said it. I don't know if I told Stella, so, you know, not everyone can be as smart as me. Tonight I'm going to see a ballet, and the challenge in the intermission is I need to find people to do pirouettes with me, which is such a thing that would happen to me. Here's the other thing though. Stella says if it's in italics, it's only a suggestion, because this morning the text was red. This time it's white. Well, that's really dumb. The text was not red. I made it red, duh. But it was in bold. Whereas this afternoon, I think she just means walk around Stratford and here are some suggested activities. But I feel like if I don't do it, then isn't that dumb? Okay, I'm going to recap skiing. Firstly, it is so fun if you go fast, but clearly I can't stop if I go fast. So here's my suggestion, because nothing's ever my fault. Why don't they make the flat after the slope a bit longer? So then I'm not rushing into a wall at the end and falling over. Like, excuse me? Once I got the hang of it, like, oh, it's just so fun. You just let yourself go and like whatever happens, happens. There's so much breeze and it's so comfortable. So that was fun. I'm glad I went. I've arrived in Stratford. It's very nice here. This is so good that it's not raining and disgusting. I'm walking to Shakespeare schoolroom so we can do some quill work. Hopefully I can walk around the area. I'm so tired, I think. My cognition is starting to go. Like what I said I didn't want to happen. What the heck? I'm going to see Master Jenkins.
Session. Another one. Okay, well,
This is my quill writing session. Here's the learning. I'm confused. This is just a normal pen, guys. I'm so confused by that quill situation. I'm going to the theater now to see if I can acquire tickets. I'm so sleepy. I can feel it on myself. I'm like on the verge of falling asleep. Oh well. Just walked down city center. Saw a magic shop, so I went into that. Someone can tell me, right, what actually is the point of bringing waterproof shoes and then not wearing it and walking in the rain? Now I have lovely wet socks. I'm going to the Acom now. I asked them about student tickets for the Romeo and Juliet, right? They were like, oh, we have a really nice seat for £62. But because you're between ages 14 and 25, we can sell it to you for 10. I was like, yes, I'll take that. What? Why would they not say that on their website? But also, I think it's highly unlikely about this pirouette situation. They said 3 sections of 35 minutes with 2 intermissions, which means I get 2 chances to get an excess number of pirouettes, but that seems super unlikely given how tired I am. That would require me to make infinite number of friends. I have arrived and I took a shower, and this is my formal clothes, which every time I wear this I think, oh, I'm never going to wear it again, and then I wear it again. It's very surprising. I'm so tired and I want to take a nap, but I promised I would read Chinese and then maybe update Stella if she records. Oh, I need to write her postcard. Oh my gosh, I have 2 more things to do, and I want to edit the vlog as well. I think this place is really interesting. Quill place. We were learning about William Shakespeare. They were saying like, oh, and his dad was something about court. I couldn't understand because I was too sleepy. He must have like at a very young age gone with his dad somewhere, basically suggesting he was an intellectual, right? And like all that
at school and whatever. But then you read Jodie and she's like, wow, this man like doesn't know anything, barely studied. His daughters like couldn't even write their own names. It's very different. Obviously people here are proud of the place, so they're not gonna be like, wow, we raised an idiot. At least according to Jodie, like none of William Shakespeare's plays were William Shakespeare's plays. I just want to confirm I am actually reading. This is not a lie. I'm really trying out here. One more thing, I feel like I need to clarify. When I say 5 pages, I mean 5 sides, as in 2.5 pages, because 5 actual pages is too much. But it's a good book. It's relevant because in the book, Ed, the main character, is getting sent places by a mysterious man. And I'm not getting sent places by a mysterious man, but I am getting sent places. So me and him, man, 2 confused idiots. Wow, I can't believe I'm here. I feel like this is such an old people task. Okay, this is my view. I feel like I'm quite close. I don't know if I'm at the most back because I can't see over there, but there's this thing covering. But I can't tell if this is quite a close theater overall. I have 7 points, but also still, I hate you. I look like the biggest idiot.
So I did make a booking that June didn't go on in the end, but as long as it was refundable then it was okay. So yeah, I had to do that as well. June ended up going down this route, which I think is really fun, especially the first day, because I think that's very funny what she had to do, or may have had to do. The first thing which I know she did was the snow dome. I don't know past her first activity what she actually did in the end. So it was basically snow dome versus going to the Peak District, and I think especially because it was really rainy that day, snow dome is better, but it's also funnier. Peak District was a lot more about like challenges to do with embarrassing yourself in front of people, so I don't think it would have been the nicest day, even though it's pretty there.
Morning. Feels like the crack of dawn, but it's not. It's 6:45. It's just so dark outside. I hate winter. I think we can start with thoughts from yesterday's Romeo and Juliet. It was good because I was close enough to the stage so I could see their face. I also wouldn't call that Romeo and Juliet. I would call that Juliet with a hint of everybody else. And why does Juliet's family look like the literal plague? I am surprised that I enjoyed that because I did not think that was my type of thing to do. And secondly, my shoulders are really painful. I think it must be from driving, not skiing. We're going to do our flip now, just so I can gauge what time I need to leave the house, which is super unspontaneous again, but too bad. I guess this is just me. Yesterday, I accidentally saw the words Gloucestershire and sleeping bag. I'm going to go for heads, by the way. We're actually doing 2 pub filming because I'm not stressed anymore and I'm prepared for this. This is the first bit. So tonight you're staying at a farm campsite in Gloucestershire, sleeping in your car. I will send you emails with the booking this morning. Okay, but what if we're to assume there's Wi-Fi? Stella keeps sending me to places with no Wi-Fi. And then I said I was gonna do heads. Yeah, so this was what I assumed was going to happen, right? Okay, let's pick a different color text. Okay, red point. Oh my god, I knew it. I knew it. She's so obsessed with me rock climbing. Like, why? I'll put some chats up here of me saying, you're definitely making me go rock climbing. Stella is obsessed with this situation. She keeps inviting me to David Ross as well. Okay, you should be able to get in and do bouldering here as a beginner. Try to complete 10 different... There's no way. I have painful shoulders. Okay, let's find out what time this thing opens and then we'll see what time we have to leave. It's 8:30 and I am on the road. It's also mad raining and I would like it to stop now. That's enough. Rock climbing starts at 10, so we should have plenty of time, including the rain, including whatever. Night's campsite is not ditch, it's a farm, so that is good. This is my bouldering situation. Once again, what the hell am I doing? I didn't realize how active Stella was or how active she would make me. Let's just try and see. Okay, I've been at this for 15 minutes maximum and I'm not... This is actually not happening for me, okay? So this is how tall the wall is. I get up like that bit, like 40%. I think I'm too high. I think I'm going to fall. I'm stronger than I think, actually. I can pull myself up if my legs are on, and I can hold myself up with 3 limbs only, which is surprising. But also, I'm halfway up the wall. I think I'm gonna fall down. There's no... Why would there be no harness? And like, there's no one. So like, what? I could just fall down and break my neck. I'm not doing that. And like, what is up with the wall all doing this? I have to come from under there. Like, there is no way. And all the rocks are so far apart. Impossible. This is not fun for me at all because I can't do it. I'll film a video for you to see and then you'll understand how horrific I am and maybe no one will ever make me go rock climbing ever again. I don't think 10 is gonna happen. I don't even think there are 10 options here. I'm so tired now. I need a break. Right, it is 11. So I've been at it for 1 hour although I did take breaks. Here and here hurt so bad, and I'm shaking, and I have blisters now, so I feel like I can't grab. It's so annoying. This wasn't fun, but now it's a little bit fun. But I still suck. So I have 3 and 2 halves. This is a half. And this is a half. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flip for the next one because climbing is a whole day. So what I can do is I can go into Worcester, walk and take a break, and then come down, come back and continue if I don't have to go far for the next one. Or like if the next one's like a small activity, then I can be here for longer with a longer break. Now here's the situation though. So I'm here and then it's heads or tails. So what happened was a bunch of things got cancelled according to Stella. We had to combine some activities. This middle box is double chance, right? So we can all tell that she really wants me to go to this one. And then on top of that, I did genuinely yesterday tell myself that I was going to do heads and then tails today. So I guess to indulge her and also to satisfy myself, we have to go for this one. Even though that's not like a true flip. Also, I've been picking with my heart this whole time, but Stella says that she coin flipped all the options. Overall, it should still be randomized. Okay, let's see. Let's see a single thing. Stop off at Coastal Services southbound. Call the phone shop and get a pastry of some kind. And then do this. Okay, well that's not time specific. So I also need to figure out what the specific activity is. So annoying. Wait. If you can't find her, your challenge is to find someone who knows her name. That's actually so funny. Okay, so this is no time limit. That's so... I've decided. I'm going to go into Worcester City Centre, walk around, take a look, get Stella her postcard, come back, do a little bit more of a climb. Maybe at 3-ish, I can leave. I wonder what the other 2 are. I feel like this is definitely because one of each thing was cancelled, so she just put a thing that didn't require booking. I was literally about to say, wow, I'm such a grown-up. I'm looking in the Tudor Museum. I'm opting in for a museum. And then what do I see? Goodbye. I'm walking back with my umbrella. Number 1, because it still needs to dry, but more importantly, because there's no such thing as a safe tan, guys. I'm now on my way to the shoe hoard of an event. It's so much better when it's sunny. Like now, I can actually participate in life. Went back to rock climbing and I tried some more, but I didn't do any more. So I didn't do 10. Sorry to disappoint, guys. So now I'm on my way to the service station first. I think the M5 is meant to be closed, or it may be closed because it flooded. I'm also confused about that. If it's closed, we will have to figure something out. Hopefully I can stop because number 1, there's a task there called get a pastry. But also, since I'm going further down to visit Stella's Grand, I need to buy something as well. I would like to add that I have deja vu. There was one time Stella and I had this conversation about how if you go in the wrong direction or you like go somewhere and they're not open or something, then you have to go to a service station. And I can't remember why that like no context, but I have deja vu now. So that's probably why this activity has been shoehorned in. Look at these pastries the size of Texas. The pastry has been acquired. It is a pistachio swirl. Ta-da! I'm gonna eat it now and then we're gonna go to Stella's Grand's house. I got her some cookies. That was a really good pastry actually. I would recommend. Now on to the next event. I don't know who said the M5 was closed. That was like the most efficient drive I have ever driven. Also at one point it said don't hog the middle lane on like their notice boards and I felt personally attacked. Because it makes so much sense to stay in the middle lane, right? You don't want to be in the left because then you're always having to overtake them trucks or move out the way if somebody's trying to enter your lane. And tell me how that is safer than if I just didn't switch lanes, because every time I switch lanes, no, don't make me do that. And then obviously I'm not cocky. I'm not going to go in the fast lane on the right. That's like asking for a traffic jam. So obviously I go in the middle lane. I would like to add that there was this moment this morning where I was thinking, okay, what would have been the option A shift that I like completely didn't go on, right? And I had this really momentary thought, what if it's like east and then into Cambridge area? One of the activities were to visit my sister. And I thought that's too much mental gymnastics. There's no way Stella would have been able to figure it out. So I don't think she's gonna make me visit anyone. And now here we are. And I would also like to add, Stella's Grand is not some random woman. She knows me because I went to her house for Christmas. Last month, Stella still said that she remembered I existed. I don't know if she's gonna recognize me. I guess we shall see. Or maybe she's not there and I'm going to have to walk around asking people if they know an Alice, which is so bad. I really hope that doesn't happen because I already bought her cookies. I have arrived and I'm now walking to Stella's Grand's house. And I can see one scenario where this goes right, which is I get there and she's there. All other scenarios is it going wrong. I'm not walking around asking people if they know she exists. I don't want to do that. Fingers crossed, let's hope for the best. Wow, I recognize that. I think that's near the supermarket where I dropped a cream once. Wow, what it feels like to be back. No, sorry, I lied. That has nothing to do with cream. There was a market there once and then Stella's Grand had no money. So then we just took the stuff and we left and then we came back later and I was like, wow, what trust. And I remember this junction. Stella was trying to solve the Rubik's Cube and then she cut it. And then when she got here, she was like, I give up because we've arrived. Look where I am. Oh my gosh. You can't make this stuff up. First, I went to Stella's Grand's house and I rang her doorbell. No one answered. So I thought, okay, well, I'll give her a minute or two. And then if that doesn't work, then I'll go around and start looking for someone who knows her, I guess. Then I saw someone in the garden and I thought, well, either that is Stella's Grand or her gardener, perhaps. If it's her gardener, then she would at least still know where Stella's Grand has gone. So I go up to her. I can't recognize Stella's Grand, really. So then I just said, are you Stella's Grand? No context. And she said yes. So then I said, I'm June. I think she also didn't recognize me back, but that's okay. It's been 3.5. Jeez. We're having a nice chat. I give her the cookies. We have cookies and tea together. She's catching up with what I'm doing. Suddenly, the doorbell rings. Guess who shows up? No one's ready for this. Stella's dad. Obviously, everyone is now surprised by everyone, including me. I am also surprised. Stella, I bet you are more surprised. We then hung out as a group of 3, had dinner together. Now, I am on my way to the campsite. Even though Stella's Grand suggested I stay with her, fortunately we can't do that because we have a schedule to follow. That includes me going to the campsite. But yeah, what a fun one. I assumed more activities would have been like this, where you go somewhere and then you have tasks to complete. So I was quite surprised the last 2 days when I had actual events to attend. I guess tomorrow we're back to our scheduled events. One thing I am surprised by is the fact that I haven't gone geocaching yet. I thought Stella would send me geocaching. Maybe that's for the downtime in between 2 events. I am once again on a 60 that's super bendy. So I'm going to have to stop talking. Where, like, oh my god, that was definitely a ditch. Okay, we need to go at like 20 because I can't see a single. Okay, there's definitely a ditch on my right. So we just need to not lean right. And would anyone like to hear a horror story? Because that is what my life has been for the last 2 hours. So that clip of me driving earlier, this is such a bad angle, I can't take it seriously. Okay, right, it's gonna have to be here. Even though I was trying to get that horror effect, I can't take it seriously. So that clip of me driving into 3 ditches, that was mild compared to everything else that happened. I thought I wanted a car behind me so they would light up more of the path, but no, because they just put glare on my back mirror so I couldn't see a single thing. I swerved 3 times. I thought I was going straight and then I realized, oh, there's no more road. But then there were also multiple times where I thought there was definitely a wall or definitely a corner or definitely a junction and there was nothing and I just keep going straight. So I was so stressed already. As I was really close, there was the junction that's a private road, had to reverse out of that, go back down the public road, went up to a gate, had to get out of my car, open the gate by myself, close the gate, got back in my car, immediately saw a cow. What? Drove up to a private road and I was like, where the hell am I? So I called the people. I was like, I'm so stressed, help me. The people working here directed me. They said I had to go around, so I went around. She told me to park somewhere, and I couldn't understand a single one of her instructions. And they were like pointing so far in the distance. I was like, that's so unhelpful. I'm so bad at this. Finally, they just were like, okay, whatever, it's fine. Just go there, whatever. So then that's where I am now. And then I took a fake shower, as in I didn't wash my hair. I'll do that tomorrow morning. And then I unpacked everything and repacked everything into like a different location, which is really annoying because that means tomorrow morning I have to redo everything. But you know what? Tomorrow morning there's going to be sun, which is very important because we love light. The one good thing is I have more space than I did last night, and also everything that I need is within arm's reach of me, which is really helpful actually compared to yesterday. But then as I was moving stuff around, then my car alarm starts going off. Apparently I have like inside detection sensors. Didn't even know that existed. Let's go watch a video to turn it off. I hate my life. Now I think we're all ready. I'm actually really warm. I am wearing 3 layers, including a hoodie and a thermal, and I have Zoe's blanket, and I have a sleeping bag. I think the car is completely off, so I should not die of carbon monoxide poisoning tonight. Windows are also fogging up, which means it must be really warm inside, which is good because we like the warmth. I need to read Chinese now. 5 pages. Would you guys like a car tour, by the way? So here's my trunk, aka my suitcase and stuff, and then here's flying sideways, and then here's the front with my clothes for tomorrow and my bag. And then this is the station of stuff I absolutely cannot lose, which has nothing currently. All of my keys. And then my phone needs to go in there. And my GoPro.
Day 2 is definitely better on the side that June went on from... Oh, actually no, maybe not, because on day 2 it involved a mystery guest, I thought. So the mystery guest on June's side was my gran, so she might have to visit my gran, which I think is hilarious, also because my dad was staying there at the time, which I didn't know, but then she would have had to turn up on the doorstep with them both there, which I think is really funny. But on the other side, she was really near where Amelia lives, and I thought it'd be really funny to go and see if Amelia was... I mean, I doubt Amelia was there, but it would be funny, and then she could also see Amelia's backyard. I suppose quite a lot of the activities here are like adventure or thrill-seeking activities, because June doesn't like museums and stately homes, which is mainly what the UK has to offer. On either route, there would have been thrill-seeking activities. I think there's probably a bit more on the route that June went on. On the other side, there's a bit more like animals and crafts and stuff. A similar amount of embarrassing yourself in both sides, which is funny. I hope it took her out of her comfort zone in the sense of it can be quite lonely to travel by yourself. So if you actually have to approach people and ask them to do stupid things, then at least that gets you out.
Good morning, guys. It is 6:30. I'm so cold. And this is a new development because I managed to sleep 6 hours last night. I woke up once at 2 a.m. and I went out stargazing because the sky was really nice. And it was not that cold, inside or outside. But right now, inside, it's freezing. Like, I swear there's wind. Is there a gap in one of my windows? The sleep itself was fine. It's not a comfort issue. It's the fact that the seat is slanted this way. So I keep sliding across. And also because this direction is not long enough for me. And I should have thought it through and gone this way or diagonally. But I didn't. So then I'm curled and falling. I'm going to flip for my first one so then I can figure out what I need to wear for today. Alright, let's find out where we're staying at first. Why is it so long tonight? Okay, also I'm not going to do red text anymore because I can't see a single thing. Okay, an Airbnb wooden caravan in Ponsbury, Holly's Farm. The check-in is 3... Okay, that's fine, whatever, not relevant. Postcode take you to a large cream house and a cottage and stables opposite. Go up the bank. Okay, this is too much information. I'll do it when I actually go there. Okay, so heads or tails? I think because of Harriet's flip, I'm actually tied right now, heads and tails. So previously I said I was rooting for the underdog. I think now it's time to switch it up because I'm always the element of surprise. So today we're gonna go heads dominant. So we gotta start on heads. Okay, this is not much text. Tewkesbury Park, 9 a.m. You will need to register. Can we not be running? Can we not be running? Okay, let's go find out how to register then. And how to get there by 9. Luckily, it's only 6:30. Can we not be running? I'm just trying to register. And it says cancelled, so I'm going to go to the other option now. This is by force, guys. It's not even me trying to get out of it. Let's see what Tails says then. Da-da-dum. What? What's amazing? Am I going to a maze? Where? Every time you go to a junction, you have to do a coin flip for... That's the penny! Direction until it gets ridiculous. Okay. That's the... Oh, that's exciting. That's better than the park run. This is a non-spontaneous update. So I looked at the map and it's a far drive right now from here to the maze and then to the accommodation. And the maze opens at 11, which is stressful in itself because that means I have half the day missing. And there are 3 activities today. So I feel like I need to at least look at what my second one is. And if the second one is a short one, then we'll stop looking. But if the second one is a long one, then we need to look at what number 3 is as well to see if I can do it. This has been my biggest trust issue with Stella this whole trip is I'm so concerned that I'm going to overstay in one block and then not make the rest of the blocks. So we're going to reveal what heads is as well on here because we're doing heads dominant, so the other 2 are heads. Okay, all right, buy a jigsaw and find a cafe where they will let you make what? The library. See how we will help you do it. Jigsaw, this is a social experiment. Oh, okay, I have to buy a jigsaw and then I need to sit somewhere and do the jigsaw. Okay, well, I can't. See? That is non-time constrained. So now I need to... This is so not spontaneous, though. But, okay, well, that just means I have to go to... Okay. Guess what I have time for?
I'm going to bring my football, you know, just in case I am too bored and there's nothing to do. Unlikely. This is the maze I'm going to in a moment, I think. Apparently it takes 10 to 20 minutes. So I think ridiculous is 30 minutes, which I also want to be out of here in the next 30 minutes so I can get to the next thing by 12. Okay, there's an immediate turning. So I think we'll just open up and see. Okay, that is heads. What did I say? Heads is left. Okay, heads is left and tails is right. Let's walk quickly. Okay, that's a dead end. Okay, well now, is that a circle? Okay, well, there are 3 things. Okay, let's just say this junction, because I don't think, okay. What did I say? Heads is left. Here? Okay, no, that's a dead end, so this way. I forgot what I said again. Heads is left. I swear to God if I see a dead rat. I'm also definitely directionally challenged. Nope, that's a dead end. I have to go. Oh my god. Look, it's a place for you to rest. In case you hate your life. We're not doing this for 30 minutes. I think we're doing it for 5. So fascinating. Nope, I told her I was from Nottingham. I have a place to be from now. Okay, when this recording reaches 8 minutes, I think I'll actually start trying, because in my opinion this is already ridiculous. Sorry to disappoint if you wanted this to go for 30 minutes. I also don't think that I'll immediately get there once I stop using the coin, because I am clearly directionally challenged, including in every circumstance in real life. So therefore, it's not like, have I done it? I think I've done it. Please have done it. Because look, it's like literally right next to me. So I would like to have done it. Oh, I've done it. Oh, well done, coin. Good job. High five. Just under 8 minutes. I'm going to the museum now. Woohoo! Look at all of these puzzles. This is exactly the type of thing that I think I like, and then 30 seconds in I'm like, oh, actually I give up now. What an interesting maze that was. I'm really surprised that the coin actually got me there. I thought it would take me ages, and there were some parts where I really thought, all hope is lost, guys. Yeah, I guess there aren't as many combinations as it looks like there are, and then the puzzles at the end were interesting, but I don't think I did any of them because I'm not very good. Now that we've completed one activity, I have now activated the right to look at the next activity, because then that tells me how long I can spend doing that jigsaw thing. Last option is heads again, so here we go. I'm so hungry. Diamond hunt, 3 p.m. Go to the boardroom in Bridge North and ask for the diamond hunt, or you can see, here's the problem, that's at 3 p.m. We now have 3.5 hours. Okay, fine, let's go and see the map. Time is of the essence, I have decided, because it's impossible to get there. So first, walk around town center here. I will still buy a puzzle, because tomorrow there is still one day and I can pick a library or a cafe when I get there. If I still fail, I'll do it at Knott's to make sure that we complete all activities, even though this jigsaw thing is italics. Puzzle has been acquired. It's travel windows, because I'm traveling. There's a show going on, there's a fair, so I will watch that for 15 minutes and then move on. How the tables have turned. I'm now practically getting a heat stroke. Now we are going to Bridge North to do this escape room slash treasure hunt slash whatever. It's just me by myself. How dumb. My first challenge is to get into this bag which has a lock on it, and I already want to give up. I hate these puzzles, they're so boring. Mad insanity, I opened this and I found this and my name is Agent Pie, so I put in 314 and it worked. I can't believe it. This is so suitable for Eden and so not suitable for me. But I have no patience with these things. Okay, right, let's check what's in here and look at the instructions.
Look at this. First, you always look at the map and you're currently on I hate maps as well. I am clearly directionally challenged, including in every circumstance in real life. Can I just say, I look like the biggest idiot walking with this stupid stuff in my hand. Also, there's no way I'm using a map on Google Maps. I can't read maps at all. I need it to move with me. This is practically one more coin flip trip. It's just following instructions and hoping I finish in less than 2 hours. I feel like Stella's in cahoots with all these people, which I know she is not. This is Stella's signature move, sending me places with no Wi-Fi. Oops, I went to someone's house. Yep, I went to someone's house. I need to get up to that bridge over there, and I don't know how. Why would I do this by myself? Okay, I think we are here. I think it's here. There's a number there. That's my lock. I'm going to do a puzzle in public too. And this is such a fascinating puzzle with so much design. I also suck at puzzles. Why? Edge. Okay, I need to not film. Okay, come on. Imagine if I did it. That's also too much text and I hate reading. Help me. I understand. 1 word, 5 letters. And then 2 words, 3 letters here and here. Just find each of these things in the railway station. I also just understood anagram, as in anagram. As in, on the 3rd word, the 1st letter. And then after I collect my 6 letters, then I can make a word. See, the puzzle bit is fun, but then the having to find it, like walking around like an idiot and like not immediately getting the word given to me now that I've already, like we all know what we want to do, right? There's not even like hot and cold or something to make it easier, like hotter, colder. I have like 0 attention to detail. God, one of them was the toilet. Okay, I have C, T, A, S, and L now. So technically I can skip the last one and just use my brain. C, T, A, S, and L. I'm also not that good at anagrams. Can you just like do something a bit easier? It's castle. It has to be castle. I have a map and an overlay. Use the map and laminate to find the next location. Spydoku to solve this. Oh, that's my key skill, Sudoku. So you must figure out what the starting numbers are. Also completing it on the bench near the next location. Where's the next location? Wait, I'm so confused again. That's like too much information again. So what? Okay, I'm guessing like, okay, that says J. I don't get it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Use the map and laminate to find the next location. The map. Oh, the map. I said, what's this J? That's an I, as in the information. It's like literally word for word already. Okay. Oh. Oh, they mean go to 16. Okay, I need to go to Castle Ruins. I hope you saw any of that. I need to go to Castle Ruins. I'm so dense as well. Doesn't because my code word was castle. Now I'm going to Castle Ruins. I'm so slow. I need to find. Okay, I'm so bad at reading instructions. I clearly don't read. Can we just find the king already? Oh my god, I'm not looking for a king. I think I need to go looking for a plaque introducing the Castle Ruins, and then there's a king that is mentioned on the plaque. I literally don't read at all. Well, it's King Henry 1, so I'm guessing it's 1 there. Well, we have 1.5 anchors because right now 4 is here and 1 is here, so 1 isn't here. So I think we just brute force it, right? Like 1 3 4 2 1 2 4 3, etc. It was 3 1 4 2, which was my last combination. I was really out here losing hope. Next hint. Why is there so much text again? And they have to find an information board about the historical site here in. Why is it blank? The town was. Oh, okay. And then there are 2 numbers probably. Adding up would help any. Okay, so you have to add those 2 years up, and then it's a 4-digit number, and then it's the green box. Okay. The next. I think I actually read the instructions this time. I just need to go find number 20. Here we go. I hope it starts with saying here. It doesn't. That one had better. It doesn't. Okay, let's try harder. So we have to walk around the entire Lavington Toll, which means I get to explore Lavington Toll. This is a really good way to explore this city, which I don't know where I am. Bridge North. I'm in Bridge North. But like, I feel like I have work to do, so I can't enjoy it. I had a mechanical fall. I didn't trip over anything. I was just thinking about wanting a shower, and then I fell. Oh my gosh, it was this board. It's just 1646 and 1940s. It's just not word for. Why would they not make it word for word? Followed numbers. I think they gave me more puzzle pieces, but they didn't say to do the puzzle. I'm just going to go to 22 because that's the next number. This is where I lose the plot, guys. I don't know what numbers, and I really don't want to do the puzzle. I hope pieces that came out were not an individual puzzle because I dunked them in the bag already. I just remembered I have a book of hints. Let me go find myself my seat again and read that book of hints because I do not care about using hints. I hate unspecific instructions. That means I have to go and do the puzzle regardless. Like, why can't you just tell me what the number... Great. Turns out it was one whole thing. The numbers are 4, 3, and 14. But surely I'm not walking to 4, then 3, then 14 because they're so far. Update, they really do want me to follow these numbers on the map. So I guess I'm going to 4, then 3, then 14. This would be so much better if there was like one other person. I'm over it. There's no way because it's not specific enough. 3 and 4 are not real places, right? They're just like things that they picked. And my map reading skills, unfortunately, are just not that good. I don't know where exactly they want me to look. And so I have gone to where I think 3 is and I have gone to where I think 4 is. And I can't see anything. And I have no energy to try harder because I keep telling myself that, well, you don't even know if you're in the right place and like no one can help you. And also it's nearing 5 p.m. and I want to leave here by 5:30 or 6 because tonight it's going to be like another one of them farms. And last night's experience, no, we don't drive in dark anymore. Therefore, I want to get there by 7. So I'm going to accept defeat. My issue is I have no patience to look around. And unfortunately, patience is not one of the goals I set out at the beginning of the week. Sorry to disappoint. I like the puzzles. They were fun. Like when you can actually like read things and be like, oh, I know what they're alluding to. And then you can skip half the puzzle because then you can just brute force it. I'm heading to the Airbnb. I'm excited for there to be no more bendy A road hill situation. I think that tomorrow after I leave, there is going to be no more. We're going to drive a normal M road. Clearly, which I didn't realize about myself, I am lacking human interaction now. I voluntarily told the lady running the diamond I was here on a road trip. She immediately told her colleague she thinks it's so interesting, and then she gave me a diamond for a souvenir for free. Maybe she took pity on me because I also looked disheveled. Turns out I was meant to go from 14 to 3 to 4, and then 4 was the church, and then at the church there was a massive plaque apparently, and I did walk past the church, but I didn't know that they wanted me to go to the church. I don't understand why they didn't just say like a normal person, go to the church. I also realized that right now, in terms of traveling, I am very aware of what day it is, which I think doesn't normally happen when people go on holiday. Like, you kind of forget what day of the week it is, right? I will see you when we arrive. Oh, am I number 1? Am I this guy? So can I just put my car here? Oh, that's so cute. I'm living like a king tonight, guys. Thank you, Stella. There is a dog and it's following me, and I don't want any dogs, and I don't want any sheep, and I don't want any horse, and I just want to live a normal life. Just take me back to the city now. That's enough farm for one person for 1 week. Look, this is my view. I get a porch, I get a radiator, I get a massive bed, and I get my own desk. I don't have to share with anyone, and I don't be cramped. How comfortable is this? This is such a suddenly good day. And then you can look at my view as well. We have ducks, which is fine because ducks will not come to me. And then we have lots of wildlife there, which is also fine. I just don't like it when I drive and then there's like a cow like this close, and I don't like it when a dog comes sniffing because I just want to walk and I don't want something in the way. I think I'm going to have to compensate by reading 10 pages, guys, because this is so comfortable. And then I get to sleep in an oven tonight.
Both sides there would have been a park run just because that's fun. On each side also there was an opportunity for a penny to be used as part of a coin flip within the coin flip. That's me being really meta.
Look at this. Good morning, everyone. Wow. I could have filmed a sunrise time lapse, but I was too lazy. Sorry to disappoint everyone. Look what has just landed, guys. Last day. Stella captioned it potentially a very wild or pretty chill day, which I dislike because now I feel like I need to get the wild options. But you know what? We have decided. We no longer trust heads. So we are going for tails. Locked up. I hope there are tickets on the door. You can only stay till 12 p.m. based on your next flip, so I would flip a bit before then. You can park at whatever. She doesn't want me to get a tattoo, right? I don't want to go to prison. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go there, and then if it doesn't work, then I'll go to heads, right? And then it says she would flip a bit before then, so I guess we just go to tails as well again because we don't trust heads anymore. Clay throwing session at 2 p.m. today. Book online or ring. Very interesting. Time is once again of the essence, so we are once again car vlogging. The tattoo convention opens at 10. Their social media says tickets on the door, but their website says tickets sold out. Social media was a more recent update, so I'm just going to trust it and hope. Play throwing at 2 is fine. They just said that you need
to request a taster session and they'll email you to say if it's possible. So I hope I am not too late. I think if it gets cancelled, I'll look at the other option, and if it is far, then I'll skip it and I'll go to the city center and I will just do the puzzle task. I can't even tell if I got the wild option or the chill option because I can't see what the other option is, and I don't know what Stella considers wild and what Stella considers chill, or what Stella considers anything, actually. There are plenty of diversions in city center today because there's Shrewsbury half marathon, and I just feel like that is one of the alternative options because then it keeps the activities in the general same area, which I think is easier for Stella's planning. At the same time, I feel like it can't be because the clay pot is at 2. That means I only have 3 hours here maximum. There's no way I can do a half marathon in 3 hours. And I also think Stella definitely knows that. So therefore I don't think it's the half marathon. I am now late. Even though there's no such thing as being late, I feel like the later I am, the less likely I am to get a ticket. See, this is why we cannot be getting information about where to go 1 minute before I need to leave, because now I am stressed through the roof and I hate everything about everything. Like, where is this diversion taking me? I just want to be there. Like, oh, I hate city centers. It's diverting me to like literally the opposite side. Like, I was just gonna park on literally any street because it's Sunday and then just walk in, but no, because now I'm 27 minutes away walk. So I'm just following these diversion signs and I hate everything. I have an update. I cheated and I looked at the other option, and the other option is Abbey Choral Service, where I just sit and I listen to their choir, because this is, see, there are parking spots here now. Oh my god, I should have done that earlier, but whatever, it's too late now. So what I have to do is I have to get on the A5 and then go all the way. Wait, how far is this walk right now? I'm going to lock it up, and if there's no space, then I'll go back to the Abbey. I don't think Abbey will care if you're late, so it should be fine. Bonus is I get to run alongside the half marathon. I'm so tired though. And I get to see the city because I'm walking. Woohoo, I guess. That was not a 2-hour event, especially not for me, because I'm not about to get a tattoo. I wish I lived that life. They all look like they were having so much fun. Alas, I do not live that life. So I did not support by getting a tattoo. Although, oh, I did see some magic tricks. The guy tried to trick me with his putting sponge balls in his hand. Little does he know, I also participate in doing that. I caught him once, and then the next 3 times he misdirected me, so congratulations to him. I supported by getting some stickers, which I will put on Stella's postcard. There's one that's extremely like her. I'm just going to walk around city center now, but in the direction of the car, such that I can get in the car by 12:30. We are back on schedule, and that makes me so much calmer. My poor wing mirrors might be completely scratched though. On our way to the final flip, and then one more non-flip, and I have hope that the non-flip is like visit Stella and tell her all about it, or something easy and relaxing, because I can't think of what else she would force me to do. Although clearly I have 0 gauge on anything that she wants. Anyway, shall we? Edith just texted me saying, how's Birmingham? I don't know why she thinks I'm there. I haven't been there in forever. What method is she using? Because she can't see my location. She must be like on a 1-week delay. Oh, how unfortunate it is to be her. I'm always the element of surprise. You can never guess.
It's been like 9 years since I've been early, but here I am. And I have activated the right to reveal the last box. Okay, let's see. Not even you can go home, but text me as we are cruising to the Dunkirk area sometime this afternoon, and I want you to come either for the cruise or for the route. See? Yes, I knew it. Visit Stella. Woohoo! Okay, well, I'll send her my location as I'm going back, but huzzah, the end. This is also such an interesting activity because my uncle has an art studio, so I have masses of pottery at home, like that I made, but I've never used a spinning plate to like make jugs before, so this is gonna be exciting for me.
You start by getting all the air out of your clay, and then you put it down, make a rolo, pull it up to a cone, push it back down to a rolo, do it twice, and then you make a dimple, and you slowly, gradually pull your situation out into a mug shape, making sure that the bottom is still 1 centimeter thick. You just keep pulling, and then cleaning the bottom, making sure it looks nice, giving it a hug, and cleaning top. Then this debate of my existence. I suck at this part, I need help every time. But there you go, 1 pot.
Taking a quick walk to city center. Apparently everyone kept laughing because it's not a city, it's a town center, I guess. Just for a bit. 1 lap. Everything's closed, probably it's Sunday and it's 4 p.m. It is not that bad. It's cute. Going home, we can do reflections while I drive. Things that I did not want to happen. I did not get sent to a rat museum, but I accidentally went in one. I did get tired from driving. I think there were bits where I swerved a little because I was annoyed. In terms of it being cold and wet, it wasn't too cold actually. It was only wet in Shakespeareland, which is good, because if it had to rain somewhere, I would like it to rain there. In terms of things that I did want to happen, improve at driving, I think definitely. Improve at Chinese, I'm not sure, but read, I did, so that's good. Be more spontaneous, haha. I don't think so. I just got into an understanding as to how to react to those situations. But I don't think I am more spontaneous. I think I was equally annoyed when things didn't go my way. So we will have to keep working on that and keep doing things that aren't my way. One more round of applause for Stella then. Because everyone that I met says that Stella's a very good friend, which I agree. And they're all shocked that anyone would just walk around planning holidays for other people with nothing in return. So yes, well done.
Oh, the last day is so funny though, because a tattoo convention was one of the options, and I really hope she went, and I really hope she got a tattoo, but I really doubt that happened. The other option was church service, which is the absolute opposite. Is a lot less fun, but I can't just force June to go to a tattoo convention. Although I was going to do tattoo versus piercing, but no piercing shops were open, so couldn't play that prank. I'm sorry to June's parents if they mind about tattoos or piercings. I don't know if they do, but I figured that she would make good decisions for herself. I wasn't going to force her to do it. I just wanted to put it as an option for her. And that's about it. And June is about to come round here and debrief on what she actually did, which if she was on that side and she got unlucky, she might have been doing like outdoor really intense thrill-seeking activities like pretty much all day every day, which I think is kind of fun but kind of unfortunate and quite expensive as well. I hope that she got a bit more variety, but I think she picked with her heart, so we'll see what her heart says.
This is how we're gonna do it. Stella is going to say the one she wanted me to go to, and I am going to say the one that I actually went to. Stratford, and then I went skiing. Okay, is that the one you wanted me to go to?
It is. I think it's the better one. It's a lot funnier than the other one.
Okay, so good.
So I wanted you to go to Stratford-upon-Avon because then you would have had to go to see the ballet and also learn to write with a quill.
Okay, that's what I did.
Oh, good.
Then the next day, there were two options. Which one did you want me to go to?
I felt medium about both.
Okay, well, I went climbing, as you have wished for a long time.
I thought you might have ended up with like quite a lot of the thrilling activities kind of thing.
And then there were three options. Which one did you want me to go to then?
I really wanted to go visit my gran.
Well, I did.
I'm so glad. Yeah, how is she?
She's good.
And how is my dad?
How do you know?
Because my mum rang me like on that day and said, "Oh, your dad is visiting your gran." I was like, "Is he?" That's really funny.
Damn
June
it!
might be going there today.
Damn it! I told both of them to keep it a secret. My face, there was no film because I wasn't recording in front of your gran. I was with her, and then the doorbell rang, and I opened the door, and I went, "Hello," and your dad was just like, "Hi, June," and no surprise. And he goes, "What are you doing here?" As if I visit your gran on a regular basis.
That's really funny.
That's so annoying that you knew. The three of us were in big cahoots.
I mean, I didn't know that he'd been. I just knew that he was there.
Yeah, but it's less funny now. But it's okay. It's still really funny overall. Day 3, there's 3 sets of heads or tails, but all in order. So which one did you want me to do firstly?
I went to the park one.
Okay, well, that's the one I picked, but then it got cancelled because it flooded, so I had to do the other one. So I went to the puzzle.
That's a shame, but yeah.
And then?
Kind of wanted your parents to guess where you were. That's the other one.
Oh, I went to get the jigsaw.
Oh, did you?
Yes, but then I didn't actually have time to do it. So I'll do it either Nottingham Med School Library or Nottingham City Centre Library. Last option.
I kind of was intrigued by the diamond hunt. I kind of wanted to do.
Well, that is the one I did, and it was so idiotic because it's a team building activity and it was just me running around a freaking city center by myself, and I have like 15 minutes of footage of me just complaining the whole time.
That's really funny because
But
it says on it like, oh, do it on your own in a couple or as a team, but like I was like, and all the pictures are of people in teams, and I thought, well, I'm sure you're smart and you can do
I
it.
literally called him and I was like, is it still suitable for me if it's just me? And then he was like, well, I've never heard of anyone doing it by themselves before. This morning,
Tattoo convention.
I picked that. I went to that. The half marathon is going on in the city center today. I spent 1 hour trying to figure out how to get into the city center, and then I realized it wasn't happening. And I couldn't tell how long this convention was going to take because in my mind it opened at 10. So I was like, I have to get there for 10. I have to get there for 10. And it was like gradually creeping to 11. And I was so stressed. I was like, okay,
maybe we forego this. Let me see what the other option is. So I did open the choir, but I did go to the tattoo in the end. I didn't get a tattoo though.
That's
What
unfortunate.
did you get?
Based on that Shrewsbury side, then one of those two. Which one would you prefer?
That's good.
Both kind of funny, but I really wanted to imagine you doing clay.
I was there.
This is, how do I know? Clearly, because you picked with your heart, it's also my heart.
But you picked with a coin.
I mean, yeah, like it should be random, but
It's because I picked with my
but
heart.
then when I'm going back and looking at it and thinking with my heart, which one I would want you to do.
Oh, okay. See, great. The end. We will now review the ones I didn't go to.
Now we can take a look at the whole entire planning, which is very complicated. The alternative afternoon option was a rope course, and I had to answer to a fake name and sign up with a fake name. Then moving on to day 2, the 2 mazes got cancelled, so then Stella had to put the museum and the climbing as the 2 main options. Then the afternoon would have been the farm, ran, or she added a spa in as well. The infirmary would have been to do a simulated surgery, and the farm would have been to get the public to rank their favorite animals. I'm actually very surprised that Gran was an option initially. I thought it was a definite shoehorn. I think it's quite funny because I went heads then tails, which would have gotten me to Gran regardless. Day 3, this was not initially planned, but because the maze got cancelled in the first 2 days, Stella put maze into here. The 2 afternoon options were both Hereford. I guess the alternative challenge was to have my parents guess where I was using photos of myself. And then the evening option, I guess, the alternative was going on a hike where the person working there had to pick my trail, and I could only check my phone once every 10 minutes. And also I needed to have 1 foot in England, 1 foot in Wales. And I'm so glad I wasn't there because clearly my map situation has issues. Moving on to the side that I didn't choose, I would have started in Matlock. Middle activity is going to a city and finding people with names of certain letters. So for example, Brenda, Anne, Catherine, etc. And then the extra activity is either go to a church and make a horror trailer, I guess, or a spa. Which, because I didn't do the spa, that's why it got added onto the other day. The second day, there was wakeboarding, which I would have enjoyed, and it's not completed in the planning because obviously I didn't go to this side. There is another England and Wales matching activity and a matching visit as well. Day 3, a clay taster session, which I didn't manage to go to, which is why it got added onto day 4. This is also interesting, a penny challenge. I would have liked that. So this is when you take a penny and then you just ask people to trade up until you reach an oatcake. Although I guess if people in Stoke are nice, they may have just bought me an oatcake. And then the last day, piercing became an afternoon activity, and also it was nails instead of piercing. And then Drayton Manor and horse riding. I think both of these would have been interesting. This is a theme park and horse is just fun. Both of them had challenges in them, like doing the rides in the most illogical order. And then this was not ready yet, but as I mentioned, because I missed the clay session, then it got put into there instead. Very complicated actually, but I had lots of fun.